Hogwarts is going to be on the hook for mistakes that Hagrid makes because he is an agent of Hogwarts. And so that's part of a bigger part of law called agency, where essentially you're responsible for people who represent your company, or in this case, a school, in a way.
And here he's a actual employee, so he's an actual agent. There is other theories out there, such as a parent agency, where you appear to represent the interest of the other person, and then you can get them that way. But here we have Hagrid in class number one introducing this creature that we're told immediately, if you are not polite to him and you say something disrespectful, it could be the last thing you ever do. I mean, it's what Hagrid says. Well, Malfoy and his buddies, Crabbe and Goyle, are not really paying attention to this. Here he goes on a little flying jaunt after, very carefully bowing to him, allowing Buckbeak to come up to him. Once again, was there like a saddle or a harness on Buckbeak for him to be flying hundreds of feet in the air?
No, in the movie, the scene is very, very dramatic. Like he flies over the lake and he's flying really high and he's not really grabbing on anything. But quite frankly, it's not any different than them flying these brooms around. There's no harnesses on those. And I'm still kind of confused on whether when you fall in the wizarding world, your momentum is stopped or not. I know in this movie, there's a spell that Dumbledore performs that allows the momentum to be stopped.
Why not have that for the whole field area, the trampolino charm, where it like makes you just bounce off the ground instead of risking the lives of everybody playing Quidditch every time you play.
That's the tough part about writing, adventure or sci-fi is you now have new rules that you've essentially got to make sense. And that's part of the trouble. But all in all, as dangerous yet majestic as the whole Harry riding Buckbeak scene looked, there wasn't any problem with that. Harry handled it really well, and he's generally mature, and so he gets back all safely. And we think, all right, Hagrid's made it through his first lesson, and somehow got through this very dangerous activity unscathed. So they move on to the next class, and everything's okay, right?
Absolutely not.
Pop culture courtroom.